Blah, blah, blah. You can't go in there. Dang. I know about your creature, don't worry about me.
Whoa, it's your funeral.
Him being kind of annoyed at everyone, whoever stops him, is pretty funny. Can I get rid of the creature? Not like that. Is there moss around here to do it, kind of?
Let me die. It hurts. Please.
But not like that. Edward, it hurts. Wait. There we go. You have to hit 4. This is new. Whoa, that's a lot right there. What the fuck? Why is this money just around everywhere? But yeah, the only coin on that soldier is an opal. So he's on a mission that he doesn't even realize that he's dead too. So the mission's completely pointless. There is so much money just around. Yeah, I have to press 4 to get to this item now because my original the normal bow is now 3 because I have both. There we go. I remember you. Go. Can't get me now. Oh, I can just make it up that high? I have to jump across now? Oh boy, okay, he can make it. I wasn't sure how that transfer was gonna work. Ooh. Got it. You look kind of different. Oh, well there she is. This doesn't break the golden rule, huh?
You. Who are you? Did he send you?
I'm young and nobody sent me.
And do you know you're here? You have to help me escape before that monster comes back.
What's going on here?
I'm Cintilla. I found a way out through the Gate of Horn, but it's locked. So I told him about it, and instead of helping me escape, he locked me up. He wants to keep us all here forever, or until we're turned to gold. He's a monster. You have to let me go so we can kill him and take his key.
How has this not broken the golden rule?
I don't know. He said the gods are on his side because they don't want us to escape either.
Who did this to you?
Centius, my adoptive father. Furies help me. I'll castrate and crucify him.
What will you do if I release you?
I'm going to take that key from around his neck, even if it means cutting his throat to get it. I'm done caring about the golden rule. I just want out. Help me, and we can escape together.
What about the others?
There won't be enough time. Just you and me. What do you say?
What if I round everyone up so they're ready to escape once the golden rule is broken?
There's no time. Wait, did you hear that? He's here. Quick, you have to let me go. It's now or never.
I'm letting you go. Let's get out of here together.
Oh, thank you. Now follow. Wait, did you hear that? He's here. He must be coming in through the door behind me. You distract him. Stay right here and keep him talking while I look for something I can use.
Uh-oh. This isn't gonna go well. Goodbye to this time loop.
What did you do with Cintilla? Where is she?
You're not even trying to deny it at this point. You're human garbage, you know that?
So that is how it's going to be. Oh well, this doesn't change anything for me. It's a shame, really. If you'd just done what you were supposed to, you'd have been looping through time forever until you gave up and killed yourself. Just like that soft-hearted pleb, Al.
Wait, how do you... You remember Al? Wait, so you're the deity?
Come now. Surely you didn't think you were the only one here who remembered everything. You see, my connection to the portal somehow preserves my memories from one loop to the next. Whether that was Proserpina's intention or a happy accident, I'll never know. But I'm surprised you hadn't noticed. Here I was thinking you're a little bit sharper than Al was. Or perhaps you're just more willing to break the rules. He was a moralistic fellow, never once compromised on his principles. And because of that fatal flaw, he relived this day many thousands of times before we finally had this conversation. I watched him come through the portal each time, always a little older, a little more disheveled, a little more haunted. And when he finally saw the futility of it all, as you're about to, it broke him. He drank a jug of wine, tied a noose around his neck, and took his own life, just before he was shot with a golden arrow. The next time I awoke, you showed up, but you've caught up to where he was so quickly. I'd have preferred if you'd given me more time to enjoy the trappings of my success. How many extra days did you give me? Just the 4? Not many. But don't worry, I'm sure there'll be another useful idiot who comes along after you're dead. In any case, there's no escape for you except the path that Al took, the path he wrote about on his tablet. What was it? Ah, yes. Better to end it all now than find out what awaits you beyond that portal. So, you discovered my secret. So what? What are you going to do about it?
Ma'am, you needed to run, or are you about to hit him? Well, first of all, it's funny having the game quote how many days it's been. I was like, thousands of days. Wow, I'm pretty sure it's only been like 4, and I guess I was right. You knew there was a way out, and even locked up your own daughter to keep it secret. Why?
Why? Isn't it obvious? Because I have grown attached to all this. My title, my beautiful villa, the sun on my face, the music of birds chirping. And as long as this day keeps repeating itself, I get to enjoy it all, over and over again, for eternity. Don't you see? I have found a way to prolong my life indefinitely, to cheat death. I have become, in effect, as immortal as the gods. Can you honestly say you would not wish the same for yourself?
And all you have to do is live a day where you lose an election and then die every single day. So you asked me to figure out who was going to break the golden rule knowing I would fail every time?
Of course. There's no way you could have succeeded. Every soul who has ever found themselves here has broken the golden rule eventually. It is inevitable. Man will always sin sooner or later. Any idiot could tell you this. But where others might see tragedy, I saw opportunity. As I told you the first time we met, I found a way to cheat death. By reliving the same day over and over again forever. And I will continue living long after your dust.
Let's see you cheat your way out of this.
Do you really think you can take on a Decurion with that flimsy little bow?
Probably could, but I'm gonna let her have this one.
Who? Cintilla? Where is she?
I'm right here, Father.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Come on, we have to go. Hey, what's happening to you? That light, it's so bright.
This game ended surprisingly soon. I seem to have escaped? What? Is that Al? What?
Hi there. Gave me a bit of a fright. Thought I was in here alone. I'm Al.
Al Worth? Is that also a joke or a name or something? I came in here to find you.
Well, here I am. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
I'm Yog. I was hoping you'd know who I am.
Funny you should ask. I was just reading an old tablet I found here. Well, trying. My Latin is kinda rusty, but the last entry mentioned someone with the same name. It described an event about 2,000 years ago. Someone with your name appeared in the city out of the shrine of Proserpina. Freed an imprisoned woman named Cintilla, who then murdered her captor, breaking some kind of ancient law. It said the attack caused golden statues to come alive, hunting down everyone in the city and turning them into gold. Apparently, the only person to survive was Cintilla, while the stranger disappeared in a flash of light.
Actually, that was me.
What? You're saying you were here 2,000 years ago? I'm not sure I understand.
When I first arrived here in the present day, I found your corpse hanging from a noose.
I'm sorry, come again?
I still have the suicide note you carved into this tablet. Here.
Let me see that. God, why does this writing look so familiar? I've spent a lifetime in this place going around and around in circles. This is disturbing. But I don't understand how I could have written it.
It was written by a different version of you. I changed the past and your fate.
I'm not following.
I helped Cintilla kill the man who opened a time portal and drew you back in time, preventing it from ever happening.
So you're saying, because a man from 2,000 years ago is dead, he never created a time portal, so I never went through it, and that's why I don't remember any of this.
Now you're getting it.
I guess you saved my life then, as well as helping that poor woman to escape. That's a lot to take in.
Enough talk. How do we get out of this place?
Maybe we can escape through the same aqueduct Cintilla used, if we can find it.
It's right here in the cistern. Follow me. Is this an ending? What the heck is going on here? I am, but I'm in the same room. What the hell? Did I even get to that one spoilery place? I don't even remember. The white hallway. Maybe it's still coming. Maybe I just didn't even register it because it just didn't sound like it's a significant place, or didn't feel significant when I was there. Didn't I have like a bunch of loose ends to still follow up on? I'd probably, if I check the quest log. Turn to the river. What's this thing say now? Right, I got all these like plaques and shit. Am I gonna get sent back? Or is this like the incomplete bad ending because I only saved Cintilla, maybe? Well, he was very easy to convince. People are surprisingly like fact-oriented in this game.
I'm gonna pause here for a moment and make sure nobody else has ever loaded into this temple.
Good idea.
You go on ahead, and I'll be there soon.
Okay. I have convinced more people of time paradoxes than I would have thought possible, and generally seems possible in most media. Usually it doesn't really matter if you have evidence, like people reject the idea emotionally.
You're back! But you're alone. Does that mean you didn't find Al?
I found him. He'll be here in a moment.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you so much. I was beginning to think you'd both become trapped in there. Why don't you tell me what you discovered while we wait?
I discovered that your real name is Karen.
Ah, I see. I thought you might. Well, now you know. I suppose you have questions.
That was really abrupt. Who are you really?
You can just call me Charon, if you like. I am sorry I was not completely honest with you when we first met. I do not enjoy deceiving people. Believe me, I do not. But I have learned, from 5,000 years of experience, that most people find comfort in familiarity, in gradual change, and coming to see the truth in their own time.
What truth is that?
That you died, of course. You were dead when I brought you here. My role, as the servant of the god of the underworld, has always been to assist the chosen to cross the threshold from the land of the living to the land of the dead.
How did I die?
Usually, when people do not remember how they died, it is because they suffered a terrible trauma. Most souls would rather not remember. Ask yourself honestly, do you really want to know?
Yes.
As you wish. You were murdered. You were exploring an old tomb when you discovered a cache of forgotten relics, including 2 silver coins of ancient origin. Unfortunately, as you emerged into daylight, you were set upon by 2 thieves. A nearby hiker saw the scuffle break out and leapt to your aid, trying to help you recover your bounty. You both fought bravely, but your assailants were armed, and you were not. There was nothing you or your ally could have done. He died instantly at the scene, and you followed a few hours later. That man's name was Al Worth. You were each in possession of a sacred coin, called Charon's Opal by some, and so it was my duty to bring you here.
What's so special about these coins?
Perhaps you have heard the tales of the Greeks and Romans burying their dead with a coin in their mouths to pay the ferryman for passage across the river. Well, those stories contained a seed of truth, but not any coin would do. A long time ago, my master created 1,000 silver coins and had me distribute them across the world. My orders were simple. Whenever a person died in possession of a coin, I was to locate them and ferry them here.
Why?
That is a question you would have to ask him, if that were still possible, in light of the path you have chosen. I am just his servant, doing his bidding. Only now, I find myself bereft of purpose. You see, the coins on you and Al were the last of the 1,000 in existence. There is nobody else to ferry here, nobody to keep you company. After 5,000 years, the underworld has finally run its course.
Can you return us to the land of the living?
I see no point in keeping you here. But I have to ask one thing. That you keep this to yourself.
Look! Here comes Al now. Al! It's so good to see you. You were gone so long I thought I'd never see you again.
Kinda lost track of time in there. You wouldn't believe what we found. The ruins of a long-forgotten city. And there was a tablet describing an event 2,000 years ago. Supposedly, the city was destroyed when a woman murdered a tyrant with the help of, well, my new friend here. I know how crazy that sounds.
Maybe not that crazy. That woman. I don't suppose her name was Cintilla?
How could you... What?
She left a tablet of her own. I stumbled across it while I was waiting here. I think she meant for you to read it. Here, take a look.
I don't know what became of you, or if you'll ever read this, but I want you to know that I will never forget you, or what you did for me. It pains me that so many dear friends were not so fortunate. Ulpius, Cynthia, Lucretia, Horatius, Galerius, poor Dooley, and the others. But please understand, their blood is on my hands, not yours. I will live with the consequences of my actions, and all I can do is move forward, trying to show others the same compassion you showed me. I promise you that saving my life will not be for nothing. Cintilla.
Sounds like you meant a lot to her. I'd love to hear your story, but first, you two look exhausted. Why don't you hop in my boat and rest while I ferry you back to civilization?
Sounds good to me.
And you? Are you ready to go home?
All right, Karen. Ferry us home. Ending 2 of 4. You can see from the bars like how much effort they seem to take. So there's a harder one still, but there's also an even easier one. How many might have survived if you confronted the god of the underworld? How do I go back? I guess there's still saves. Is there like a right before the point of no return save though, so I don't have to redo anything? Nope. Skip. Skip, 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 skip. I'll look at the credits when I'm done. Oh, there we go. Now it's coming up. Credits are for the finale. Don't get greedy. Continue. Where's that gonna take me? I was definitely very suspicious when I don't remember any kind of white hallway happening. I guess you just ignore her? Whee! I hope this breaks my fall! Okay, cool. I don't have to climb back down. Okay, so we know exactly where she is, but Cintilla is the ending, apparently. Oh, why am I going down? What? Whoa. Whoa, that was weird. That was like one of those bugs in Subnautica where it treats you like you're not in the water when you're in the water. Alright, so Cintilla is not the thing to pursue, because that is the ending trigger, and I have more things to do first. Oop. Right, there's a loading screen here. I always forget. Oh, right, I have to press 1. Otherwise he really puts it away and brings it back out. Look at this big ol' inventory. Alright, so today everyone's alive, but tomorrow everyone's gonna die again. I am wondering what happens actually. What happens if I just refuse to free her? Is that the shittier ending? Because he realizes that I found her. So I just don't escape, but also he knows now. Because the moment I found out that he's gonna know from now on, because his memory persists, I was like, well, that's fucked. Like, that's it. Like, I can't go back now to do the looping. So what does that mean?
You.
I'm sorry, but if I let you go, everyone else is going to die.
What? No! You can't just leave me here! How can you be so heartless?
Not heartless, just rational. Our escape isn't worth the lives of everyone here.
I hate you. I spit on you. I hope this drags you to Tartarus.
Well, that didn't go well. Where does this go? It's locked. So she hates me now, but she'll also loop, so she won't remember that. The only person that can remember long term is... Ah! I just died. Cool. Was the save before or after she got pissed off at me?
You. I don't. But there. What?
I hate you. Alright, so let's not go that way, because there's a ledge that I can land on. There we go. That's just a generally bad time. Bye-bye. Alright, time to confront Cintilla, which is probably the shittier ending. Because you don't even escape. But, like, he'll know forever. So that seems like it's a bad idea.
Are they? We're finally alone. I assume you already know who I am.
We've had this conversation too, and I'm in a hurry.
See,
I know what you did to Cintilla.
me?
You're keeping her tied up in the cistern.
You know, you remind me of him.
Who?
Al Worth. The fellow who came through the portal before you.
You remember him?
Come now. Surely you didn't think you were the only one here who remembered everything. You see, my connection to the portal somehow preserves my memories from one loop to the next. Whether that was Proserpina's intention or a happy accident, but I'm surprised you hadn't noticed. Here I was thinking he was a moralistic fellow, and when he finally saw the next time, I mean 5x, and yet everything you've done, because so.
Why? Wait, did he say 5 times instead of 4? Shouldn't it be the same number of times?
Why? Isn't it?
Hand over the key to the exit.
And why would I agree to that?
If you don't hand it over, you might have an uprising on your hands.
You might want to think that through. If anyone so much as touches me, everyone dies.
It's the right thing to do?
Ugh, you and your pathetic morality. Nobody cares about your opinions or what happens, where you're from. Least of all, me. Understand that to me, you've never been anything more than a useful idiot, and you're no longer useful.
What's interesting is that the fact that his memories are retained actually works as an explanation for why he talks in weirdly, like, modern terms about morality. It's like, well, he dealt with Al Worth 1,000 times, apparently. So he's got this exhausting experience with modern morality, I guess. That's why he talks about it in weirdly modern terms when he's defending the Roman Empire. What's to stop me from taking it by force?
The only way you're getting this key is over my dead body. And if I die, I won't be able to open the portal for you again, meaning you'll have created a paradox. You see, it was my actions that brought you to this point in time. So if you kill me, you'll stop me from doing so, and you being here will be an impossibility. That means if I die, you'll be flung back to your original time, having caused the deaths of everyone here, and you'll never be able to undo it. Is that what you want?
This isn't over.
I certainly hope not. In fact, I want it to go on and on forever, until you wither and die like Al did, and the gods send yet another useful idiot to extend my life for me.
I'll find a way to break the cycle and you with it.
What are you going to do? Beg the gods for help? They don't care about you, and neither do I. Now, get out of my villa. I'm bored with you.
Wow, rude.
Don't be so foolish. If you kill me, we all die. And if I die, I won't be able to open the portal for you again, meaning you'll have created... You see...
Yeah, no, I know.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
You've created a time paradox. Snake. I'm guessing this is ending number 2 or 1. Is you save nobody, not even just some people, but just no one. Hello.
Oh. Hi there. Gave me a bit of a fright. Thought I was in here alone. I'm Al.
Al Worth, I just came to find you.
Well, here I am. I'm sorry, I didn't... Oh, God.
Oh, damn it, there was new dialogue. This is why I want a fucking auto-proceed thing when I have to redo all these conversations. Seems like we're both gonna die here. I'm sorry, I made a mistake.
A mistake? You murdered a man in cold blood, and now there's a city full of dead people. It's only a matter of time before we join them.
I guess all those old Latin inscriptions were right. Pro peccata unius multis dolabunt. The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Womp womp. Yeah, it's exactly what I expected. I don't know how much new dialogue I might have skipped though. Whoops. But that's why visual novels have a skip repeating dialogue feature, because that's a really long conversation to sit through again if you've seen most of it already. Skippy, 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 skippy. Alright, well that's 2 endings down. So if you kill him, then you and Al don't even survive. Whereas in the other ending I got, Cintilla survives, and then me and Al survive, and I guess we get a chance to come back to life? Which, good on us, I guess? Let's see what I can do when I work harder.